it's once again back to the doldrums offensively, guys, for the Guardians. Only one run in Minnesota last night. Guardians lose 3-1. Jason, you looking at me like I said something wrong?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, the defense let them down more than...
Well, that's true. Well, both.
Yeah. I mean, Taj Bradley, did you watch the game? Bradley was phenomenal last night.
He was
Yes.
really good.
He was great.
Yeah.
So I think, listen, yes, the offense was terrible and is terrible. And
he's a nice pitcher, but like this is a continuing theme that they are not hitting the ball right now.
Yeah, they're not. But again, like, I mean, did you see the Royals 3 errors on one play?
That was a Little League home run. For
really
those who
was.
haven't seen it,
It really was.
go and watch it. You want to see a Little League home run?
It was a ball hit to the pitcher.
I think the Mets announcer called it a Little League home run.
It was a ball hit to the pitcher and it turned into a 3-run homer.
Yes. Did you see it, Chris?
I did not see it, but
go watch it after or during the break.
Pitcher,
maybe text it to him, Mike, so you can watch it during the break.
I'll text it to you right now.
That was one of the 3 errors on one
throwing
play.
error, ball hit off the pitcher.
Yeah.
Throwing error to first. I don't know if they gave it to the pitcher or the Caglione at first.
Yeah.
I don't know where Caglione was throwing it.
He threw it halfway between third and the plate. I don't know what it.
And then whoever picked it up, I guess it was the Royals' third baseman.
Yeah.
They had the guy out at third. All you have to do is turn and throw it to third, and you got him out. Instead, he throws it home, airmails it again to get 3 runs out of it. I bring that up only to say, like, I thought.
Could be worse.
Well, I mean, the Guardians' defense, what was it, the second inning? Was atrocious. The Twins didn't get a ball out of the infield, and they scored 3. Well, and they got 1 run, and then the final hit did make it out of the infield.
And you just can't afford those kind of mistakes when you can't hit.
Yeah, they loaded the bases without getting the ball out of the infield.
Right.
Or shouldn't have been out of the infield, but Bazzana botched the one that was hit right at him. I mean, the Bazzana defense thing has got to improve.
It has got
to
good.
Improve. So, I mean, the defense cost them just as much as the offense did last night, but obviously you got to score more than 1 run. But in last night's instance, I thought Bradley was sensational.
He was great, and so was Cantillo.
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing,
he's really righted the ship.
The last couple outings for Cantillo, you really got to feel good about where he's at, because he was one of the weak links going into the year, and I mean, he was dominating the bottom of the zone. The defense let him down, but other than that, I thought he went toe to toe with Bradley, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, he started off the season. He finished last year great. He started off this season great, and then he had a stretch of like 4 or 5 starts where he couldn't throw a strike.
Yeah,
he was terrible. But he has, I think it's 4 starts in a row now. He's been very good. The whip is still high, but that's a 3.66 ERA for your, 4th or 5th starter. That's pretty good. I mean, I would say Cantillo and Slade Ciccone, they've had their ups and downs, but overall, as 4th and 5th starters, you can't ask for more.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teams would take them in the rotation, no questions asked.
Absolutely.
I also really like the fact that DeLauder, since coming off the injured list, is starting to not just get on base. He's been getting on base, but he had 2 hard hit singles off Bradley. It was 2 of their only hits of the ball game. And when I talked to him after he hit the home run the other day, he seems like he's in a better place. Like, he kind of went through the rookie lull, but he seems like he's in a good place, a good approach, and he's a far better all-around hitter than I thought he was going to be coming into the year.
He's on pace for those who like more traditional stats. He's on pace for 70-something RBIs, which, considering the flaws of this lineup, and he's missed time, and they were just careful with him and didn't play him every single day. Like, if he finishes with 75, 80 ribbies, that would be pretty impressive, right?
Pretty good.
He's having. I know the home runs haven't been what we expected because he got off to that crazy start the first few days. And I think he'll go on another stretch. And I think eventually he'll be more of a power hitter. I think he's eventually going to be a 30 home run guy. But overall, for a rookie that we didn't know if he could stay healthy at all, has missed minimal time and has been good. Not been, he's not an all-star. He's not been a superstar. But he's been good. He's had a nice rookie season.
And I wonder how much.
Can I ask you this real quick?
Yeah.
And then, Chris, I want you to chime in too. From where we thought DeLauder's ceiling was at the beginning of the season to where you think it is now, has it been raised? Is it still in the same ballpark?
It's the same for me.
Same?
Yeah.
Same. Sky high. I think getting off to the hot start the way he did kind of cursed him, because all of a sudden he's this rookie, but he gets off to that hot start and pitchers aren't giving him those pitches where he can easily crush it out of the park. You saw it, though. His last home run, though, was up and in, and there was no doubt about it. He put barrel on ball, and it went 400-something feet. So the fact that he's able to show himself as a more complete hitter means he'll get more of those pitches, because it's going to be harder to get out overall. But I think he's been up there with everything that we thought.
Yeah, he's been very good. I'd say the only thing that is a little surprising, obviously, is the home run total. But I think that's going to come The power's there, as you mentioned. Like, he crushed that ball, and he's just the power's there. It's going to happen. There'll be more consistency to it, I think, in the second half of this year, and certainly as we go forward. And again, if the worst thing that happens is he has one stretch on the injured list where he missed 2 weeks, roughly.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And you wonder how much of that was just precautionary.
Yeah,
and how much of that was something that he was already dealing with that maybe aggravated, and they're like, wrap him in bubble wrap. We can't have you out for the rest of the year. So
how many times have they brought hitters up that struggle? They got to go back down. They come back. You're waiting on them. I mean, the Arias and Rocchio thing, you waited on them.
Even Manzardo would happen with.
Manzardo would happen with, and with. I mean, I don't want to say they've arrived because they're still rookies.
Yeah.
But DeLauder and Bazana seem as if they're never going back to AAA.
No, they're not. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't say for sure, but I'd be shocked if either would go back to the minors.
Yeah.
Again, you never know. I've seen weirder things, but
that's unusual. A lot of times, you need to get up, you need to get a look at Major League pitching, go back down to AAA, get a reset, then come back up, and at least one time down and back up before you're really settled in. With these two this year, it doesn't appear that that's going to be the case.
By the way, in the off season, I think a conversation we need to have, I certainly want to have with Zach Meisel, is possibly moving Bazana to the outfield.
I'm not ready to do that yet. Yeah. Because, it's a fair question.
Especially if you're going to move on from Quan at some point. Maybe you make him a left fielder.
Bazana's been atrocious at second base. There's no getting
There's been concerns about his defense.
Fifth error yesterday, by the way, in case
for a while.
But the reason why I'm not ready to go there, Kyle Manzardo has played himself into a adequate first baseman defensively. He's adequate. He's not elite. He'll probably never be elite.
Yeah.
But he couldn't scoop a ground ball or he couldn't pick a bad throw when he first got over there. And he worked at it, and he worked at it. He's serviceable. Could they do better over there? Yeah, sure. And I don't think there's any reason Bazana can't be the same way. I just think it's too early to go that route.
I'm just saying it's something that depending on what else they do and like who else they want to,
Well, to your point, if they really want Angel Hano and they want to create a spot for him, that might be a way to do it.
I'm just saying it's something that I wonder if they've thought about.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
But they haven't. He didn't play the outfield at all in the minors.
I don't believe so.
Not that he was in the minors that long, but I wonder if it's something that at some point they'll consider.